Roger Alvarez says, hello from El Salvador. Hello, Roger. They say, could you name 3 tools and 1 material to start out with as a maker nowadays? Would 3D printing be a better approach now? Well, Roger, I don't know your computer skills. So as a very beginning maker, I'm not sure I would suggest 3D printing right off the bat. But maybe I'm wrong about that. 3 tools and 1 material. See, I think that you could learn enough with a hot glue gun, some corrugated cardboard. Hold on, let's see. Corrugated cardboard, that's the material. The 3 tools: knife, hot glue gun, straight edge. In order to make anything out of cardboard, you have to take something that only bends on a simple curve and make it a material that can illustrate physically compound curves. And this is sort of the problem with all making, is using planar forms to create compound curves. This is what happens in welding, it's what happens in carpentry, it's what happens in sewing. They're all the same process. So getting good at corrugated cardboard, getting good at creating shapes with corrugated cardboard will be knowledge you put into your body that will be applicable to all sorts of other materials, whether they're fabric or steel or wood or plastic or Warbla, foam core, PETG, soda bottles. Yes, I think that a 3D printer as the first thing for a maker, I don't know. I mean, yes, if it gets you wanting to 3D print all day long, totally. And to me, as a maker, to me, the biggest issue about making is making shapes. What do you make your shapes out of? And how do you make them manageable? I do it by breaking things down into their constituent shapes, their constituent solids, a tetrahedron, a cylinder, a disc, and then I work to execute those things. Corrugated, for a beginning maker, I'm going to say corrugated cardboard, a blade, a straight edge, and a hot glue gun. There you go. Adam Boyer asks a question. Adam says that they've been unable to make things for a few years due to life, and they're getting back into it, but they're having to deal with losing some of their making skills over the past 15 years. Yeah. It's funny. This seemed like a weird tangent, but I don't know how much any of you watching knows about Adam Sandler, but one of my favorite Adam Sandler facts is that he plays pickup basketball very seriously. And you can find articles about him showing up in New York or whatever city he's in and just jumping into a game. But the best part is that he's really good. And when you read accounts about Sandler's play, what you keep on hearing is that he's got, I think the term is court eyes, like he is paying, his situational awareness on the court is the kind of thing that other players recognize you only get from playing every day. And then when you don't play every day, that's the kind of thing that goes away very quickly. And I experienced this with playing pool. I played pool and billiards very seriously in my late teens and early 20s. From about 19 to 22, about 3 or 4 years, I played pool every single day for hours. And I got really good. I got very, very good. And now when I play, I am no longer good. I still have some knowledge and I still have some physical memory, but yeah, you don't use that, it goes away. And specifically the physical memory, the shooting is the first thing to go. Knowledge is the second. But your shoot, like that tightness of shooting, of making your bank shots, of estimating and the gut check, that's the kind of thing I think that goes away very quickly. And the knowledge is what remains. So I would say unto you, you just have to start. You just have to start. Let your hands move over the materials. You will feel like you don't know what you are doing, and you will feel new, and you will break things that you didn't used to break, and that will make you feel even worse. And You just have to go through that suckage to get back to the facility. Your body remembers that stuff. Even though some of the high-level stuff gets diminished, it will be waiting there. That's one last thing about this. One of my sons went to performing arts school and was in a highly, highly competitive a cappella troupe in his performing arts school. They won the national championships at one point. And he, as far as I know, does not regularly play the guitar and sing these days. He's been out of high school for 7 years. And I was saying this to a friend of mine who's a musician, and I was like, it makes me sad that he's not doing it. My friend, the musician, was like, don't you worry. He got deeply inculcated into music theory and a cappella, which is super collaborative, working and listening to other people. He's like, all that knowledge is sitting there for him. If he wants it again at some point, it will all be waiting. So that's the other one, is to trust your body. That's what you went through back in the day that you used to make stuff, it's still there. You can still access it. You just have to understand that there is a transitional period, a liminal space you need to occupy. Liminal, in between space that you have to occupy. J.R. Hughson asks, do you talk to R2 or other things in the cave when you are off camera like I talk to my dog Fizz? Well, I don't know how you specifically talk to your dog Fizz, but I do talk to all the things that I am working with. I say things like, oh, OFFS. That is my maybe most regular phrase. I say, what do you think you're doing? Or, come on, or work with me. I do lots of that sort of, yeah. I personify the things that I'm working with. And I actually, are you freaking kidding me, is another regular thing that I say to the things around me. But as far as like feeling like R2 is a little buddy, no. And R2's gone now. He's off to his next adventure. But meanwhile, I'm working on 3D printing some R2 nests. That is a long-term potential thing. But yeah, I totally talk to the objects around me. Lee Marsh and Luna Replicas have gifted memberships. Amazing. Thank you for watching that video. Are you as sick of the tosses to membership as I am? Good, because here's a brand new one that I recorded today, and it's nice and short. There are 3 tiers to tested membership, and they all offer awesome stuff. Find out about it by clicking the join link below. We'll see you there.